and I'm
What
like,
do you think was going to happen if that dumbbell like hit me?
cave your
What
legs
in
in,
your
man.
brain,
I wanted you, I wanted you
dude?
immobile.
I feel like you
You
weren't
wanted
even
to
that.
hear a noise emit from your body that meant you
Was
were
it?
in so much pain you couldn't handle it, and Sammy was gonna be like, "Yes,
I
success."
feel like you wear
Throw those shades
sunglasses
on.
all the time.
Not all the
You
time.
You're scared, dude.
so often.
What are
Yeah,
you?
you wear them
What are
so
you
No, it's
often.
afraid of?
probably it's honestly 50-50.
You
Honestly,
don't want
What?
the people to see your
I
eyes.
no. It's definitely more than 50% of the time.
no, it's not. It's definitely not.
Okay.
Historically, it might be 50, maybe even
You
less than
got
50,
you
but
got the
lately it's like
beard.
70, 80.
Oh, lately, all right. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Lately, it has been more often, for
Lately, you've been
sure.
trying to be Joe Biden.
I just want to know
Well, now we don't have video. We can't. They
what
can't
are
see.
you hiding, Joe
What are you
Biden?
hiding?
Joe Biden, what are you hiding?
What you
You
hiding,
should know,
Biden?
Reese.
Is
I'm
it the
hiding
lizards?
those delicious Reese's peanut butter cups under the vanity. That yummy orange soda. Shh! Don't tell mom and dad. Shh! I'll share it with you, but you can't tell mom and dad.
Dude,
I don't think you
I
ever shared any of that with me.
had a
I
room temperature
100% shared. I don't know about the soda, but I know I shared some
Reese's.
Reese's peanut butter cups with you.
I had
All right, was it the amount that I told Dad? No, because I told Dad that we split them about half each, but that was definitely not true. But I definitely remember sharing some of those with you. None of the soda though. I kept all the soda to myself.
I had I don't remember how I got this, but it was a 2-liter soda of Sprite. I had to have been like 10. I hid it next to the piano in the basement, room temperature every time I went down there. A little
For a little
You did not care
swig.
because it was delicious, wasn't it?
because I was like, man, Sprite hits. This is different than water.
You probably he probably went down to the fridge, got yourself a slice of American cheese, ate that thing by itself, and then you're like, "Wow, I'm parched. I'm gonna go take a swig of my
No,
warm Sprite."
I would lather up one side of bread with peanut butter, slap a slice of
Yes,
American
that's what
cheese
I was
on
just
there,
about to say.
and I'm like, man, I'm thirsty. Let me go get my room temperature Sprite.
Mm.
Nasty.
It was delicious. It was great. It was a great time.
Meanwhile, Reese is sneaking around mom and dad's room looking for the Game Boy, looking for
Yeah,
Pokemon.
I was basically like, this was my mindset looking for the DS or the Game Boy. Was like, if I was a Game Boy or a DS, where would I would straight up, I would like
Oh, I know.
meditate on this.
Yeah, dude, you think you're the only one, but I 100% did that as well. Would close my eyes and be like, and
Picture, yes.
visualize myself as mom and dad as where they would have hid this, and sometimes it worked.
Yeah.
Sometimes I would find it and I would be like, "Oh my goodness, I am a genius."
Yeah, it did feel that way. Sometimes
And then
they hit him really well, and you're just like, I'm a piece of shit for looking so hard for this.
I never got that feeling.
I was like, wow, they probably put out some like a good amount of effort into hiding this, and I just shat all over their effort.
Dude, the only thing they had to do was just take it out of the house. That's all they had to do.
Yeah,
Remove it from the premises, and then it's like I can't. They must have buried it under the house. I can't figure it out.
Yeah, but
Like-
they know they would forget it.
That would have been tragic.
They'd
Like
forget
crime.
where they put it, and then we'd not have one.
Well, welcome back to the barn session, everybody.
One of the greatest days ever was receiving the Game Boy SP and 4 tickets to the third Matrix movie, all in one foul swoop. I was like, "This is the greatest day ever."
man.
Does that still hold up? Is it top
That was
5?
a good day. We took the Game Boy SP, slid a game into it, ran into mom and dad's closet, shut the door, turned the lights off, and checked out the backlight.
Bro,
That's
I
how
remember.
excited we were.
I remember you turning out the lights and saying, "Lights, camera, action." And I was like, "Well, this is crazy. Technology is crazy, man."
Yes. We were pumped.
And now kids are born with iPads. What happened?
Yeah, backlights. What? Like, I mean, you think about that now.
Born
You're
with
like, why
iPads.
weren't
You
they
told me they
all-
come out the womb with iPads, Sammy.
Yeah, man. Technology has come a long way.
I believe you. Sorry,
No,
Reese.
they
What were you
just-
saying?
They just hand them an iPad after they are born.
that-
They're like, congrats.
That is
Slap them on the
definitely-
ass and
That's 100% more believable.
Come on, Reese.
give them a spanking.
You don't touch babies like that.
Little baby spank.
Guys, I gotta air out some grievances.
Welcome to the
Really
Barn
fast.
Sesh, everybody.
I already said it.
Welcome to the barn.
MFer.
I'm your co-host, Brian. Joined here today by my two brothers,
My other co-host Reese and our guest.
our youngest brother, Sammy.
Hello. Hey guys, thanks for having me on here. I got
Today-
some... Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Sammy.
I'm really frustrated, so I'm glad you guys put me on here so I could air out my grievances, my frustrations.
That's why we brought Sammy on here today.
Because we just need him to air out his grievances and tell us what's going on with him.
All right.
We're worried about him, honestly. So the fact that he was able to come on here today and talk about his frustrations with us,
It's a big step forward.
Yeah.
tell us what you got, Sammy.
I just want to know how long you're gonna do this bit for, man. I'm frustrated with the way people have been reacting today to the news that the finalist for India at 50 kilos, Vinesh Fogart, missed weight. I'm frustrated with the
Vinesh
pointing of
Bogart.
fingers and the accusation that UWW started making up rules to sate the IOC's
Why
desire
don't you-
for
hey.
finals.
Real quick,
What's up?
not to cut you off, but
Go
I
ahead.
want you to name the names right now.
Dude,
Who
I
are
don't
these people?
even have direct names. I don't even
But
have
not,
direct names.
some people didn't know that there was stuff in the rule book and then found out and then was like, oh,
Okay.
all right. Well, kudos to them for having it in there, but dumb rule.
I want
There's-
to know
Which
who
it
these
is.
dummies are.
It is a dumb rule.
There's-
Let's be
there's
real.
probably-
Let's be straight up. I mean, I'm glad Sarah got a match, but it's a dumb rule. Let's be real.
There's probably a number of people out there who didn't know that it was a rule. There's probably 99% of people out there who are fans of wrestling that didn't know that that was the rule, right?
Oh, 100%.
But
to
to
just say-
accuse the
But to just say
accuse them,
that they're making up rules on the spot is absolutely crazy.
yeah,
Because it wouldn't make any sense. Oh yeah, we're gonna bump up Cuba, and
No,
and,
Sammy,
and,
it sounds like a rule. It sounds like something that they just came up with on the spot. 100% it sounds like
Dude,
something
but
that they just were
how
just
do
like,
you?
know what? This is what we're going to do. Because it looks like they're trying to save face because they didn't want to give a forfeit in the Olympic finals. That's what it truly looks like.
Nah, dude, that's not
you know
it
what?
looks like.
Until you find out that it was actually in the rule book, and that it wouldn't just happen at the Olympics; it would happen at the World Championships as well. You know what I mean? Do you see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying, but I think what you're saying is, I don't know why people would think that. Why would you
I
think
really
that they
don't.
would just make up a rule?
yeah.
To save face because they didn't want to have a forfeit in the finals.
They
Because
wouldn't get away with that, though.
Realistically, Reese, because in any other tournament, Reese, if someone didn't make, in fact, in Kansas, in the state tournament in Kansas, you win the semis, you're in the finals, and then you have weigh-ins for day 2 that night. If you don't make weight, what happens?
No, I agree, dude. I agree that it's dumb and it's weird.
No, I know.
Super
I'm just
weird.
saying. That's why people thought that they just made up the rule on the spot was because anytime else, it would just be the champ. That Sarah
Yeah.
would just be the champ. She wouldn't have to wrestle. It looked like it did. It did. It looked like a move that they were making to
But-
save face. Obviously, it wasn't because it was in the UWW rulebook this whole time.
It should be obvious. Sorry, it should just be obvious that
How is that
they
obvious?
would have some kind of rule in place for a finalist or anybody to miss weight.
This
it should be obvious that they would have a procedure.
Why is that obvious when
well-
when in 95% of other tournaments it's not like that?
Okay. Let me speak on that. So this lines up with the format of how day 1 versus day 2 looks, right? Because you know who's in repechage and who's in the finals and who's left in the tournament after day 1, right? So that lines up. That makes sense and that works, right? So you have this system in place, this rule set around how you shape out the bracket front side and back side, day 1 and day 2, to where if there is an issue where wrestler A doesn't make weight, then all of the people that they had in repechage, there's a train behind them, right? And it just works out, right? Because if the UWW implemented just wrestlebacks instead of repechage, this wouldn't work. This would be a whole logistical nightmare. There would be so many problems with the way things are formatted. So I get the rule. I don't agree with the rule, but I get why it's there because it works with repechage, the system of day 1 versus day 2, and all of that. So from that perspective, I don't have any issue with the rule, but I would like to see some sort of change in how this is handled moving forward. So, but I also personally don't want to ever see somebody miss weight ever again, and that's kind of my next point and my next part and my next frustration is the thing that everybody was focusing on is what Vinesh had earned and what she deserved, right? Because there's some extra heat topped onto the frustration that people are having because of the context around the person who missed weight, right? Let's say in a different situation, the Cuban girl had been the one who won in the semis, and then she was the one that missed weight. There wouldn't be as much anger, as much frustration around this situation because it was a girl who was going for her country's first ever female Olympic title and someone who had beaten a legend who had never had an international loss, right? There's this anger, this frustration that you don't get to see the end of this story, right? And I get it. I'm not happy about the result. But you got to draw the line somewhere. And the line is at 50 kilos. And she was 100 grams over that. And it's close. And that's the part that's the icing on top that just sucks so much. Because, hey, let's say she had done what she had done. Let's say she had done what she had done, right? And she was 10 pounds overweight the next morning. Are people going to be up in arms the way they are? No. Okay. Well, then it's only 100 grams. She's fine, right? But then where do you draw the line? The line's at 50 kilos, and that's tragic. She missed weight. That sucks. What I wanted people to be upset about is she had to draw blood to try and make weight. Right? The reason we have day 1 and day 2 and weigh-ins on both days is because we don't want people making weight cuts that are going to put the life or their health at risk, right? And when you have to,
that's even a legal option of weight loss is preposterous to begin with. I didn't even think that something like that would be even allowed, to be honest with you.
Now, and let's say maybe this isn't an official statement that that's what she had to do, right? Because I saw a list of things that were being done to help her make weight. I feel like there are some level of regulations on like what you should do, but maybe that's only USA Wrestling. I don't know. Maybe UWW is the Wild West when it comes to cutting weight. But we don't want it. Imagine the story that we'd be talking about right now if she died cutting weight, which is extreme. It's very extreme, right? But people have it has not been. We are not super far removed from an event where a kid from Kansas died cutting weight, right? There have to be smart and careful procedures in place for things like this where you are putting your health at risk.
What there needs to be is education. There's not enough education on the subject. That's what happened. That's what happened to our friend is
he had lack of education on the right way to manage your weight, and that was tragic. But
Yes,
there's
but I just that's what I would want to see out of this situation is it's it's a damn tragedy that we have 6 weight classes and that we have to see a girl try and put her life at risk to try and achieve her dream.
well, the
It
fact that if let's say she made weight and she was having to draw blood out to do it, how was she going to be able to recover in time?
we have no idea, no clue, right? It's whatever you got
I
to do to
mean,
get
but
through this hurdle to get to the next step.
what do you think though? Do you think honestly, like after doing all that stuff, do you think your body, even, you know,
Well, what
how
did she
many
do the first
hours?
weigh-in?
How many hours did they get? 6 hours, something like that.
To make weight? What?
No.
Afterwards?
Between weigh-ins and competition.
Oh,
You get a
she
good
would have
amount of
had
time.
she for the finals. She would have had like 12 hours. You weigh in the
Oh, would have
morning
been
of, and
12. I didn't
they don't
think it was
wrestle
that long.
until the afternoon or the evening.
What
Yeah,
time did they weigh in at? I heard they didn't
I don't
weigh
know.
in till like what 10:30 or 8. I mean, they weighed in at 8 or 8:30, right?
If yeah, that maybe, and then I mean, they didn't wrestle until the finals,
And
especially for her weight class, was like 1 or 2 o'clock our time, which is like 6, 7 their time, something like that. She would
Okay.
have had she would have had crazy amount of time to recover, which is kind of that's kind of the problem with like you're allowing with how much recovery time you're providing the opportunity to do this. But
Yeah, but she's not getting sleep. If she would have been able to sleep, that
another
would have been better.
another thing that people should point the finger at is like she could wrestle 53 kilos, right? But with the procedures that India has in place, the girl at 53 kilos on team had that spot locked up after last year's Worlds. And so there was no going about that, right? She had to go. It was either 50 kilos or bust. And that's just not good. That's just not good to have. So,
Well, my whole deal is this. Again, you're like, well, she had all this time to recover. She was up all night, didn't get any sleep, had nothing to eat, nothing to drink. Like, where do you, as a coach, are you like, all right, you know what? Is it worth even trying to make weight if she's not even going to be worth a darn in her match? Or do we just save ourselves, take our medal, and, injury default, and not have to worry about making weight anymore?
yeah, I mean, I don't know what the injury default process looks like if you have to get an official diagnosis from a doctor or what the deal is, but I don't know.
Sure,
I
it's
mean,
not hard.
if she was sitting there saying like I want to do every single thing I can do to get this gold medal,
No,
I
I get that
who are
too.
you
Yeah, I
who are
get
you as the coach to say like I
And
can't.
she had already made it,
She had made
and
the
she
weight.
she made it and
No,
made it
I
to the
know.
finals. Beat yeah.
So I'm wondering what you guys think about the idea of a weight allowance for day 2.
0.5.
I don't think you should get any.
0.5.
Uh,
Or the
you're
equivalent to 1 pound.
it's a slippery slope, right? Because you're giving more lenience to the idea of cutting extreme amounts of weight. Right?
Right.
Sure.
I don't want a weight allowance. I don't whatever I
Personally,
could
I
whatever
think it should be a 1-day event.
That's also not a great idea.
Why?
Because it's like, okay, I weigh in one time and then I'm
Yeah,
gone.
but if you weigh in morning of, and then you got to wrestle for maybe more matches if you lose, and you get pulled into repechage.
I
Yeah,
like
I
the
mean, isn't
system though that they have now though. I like how
I
they do it.
me too. I agree with how things are and how they're in place.
Okay.
And
You really
Ryan,
don't think if you made it 1 day and you did it 2-hour weigh-ins, that wouldn't eliminate?
I felt like we had that, right? Is that not what we had prior to what we have right now? Was that not what it was
No,
like
we
back in
had that was like
2015?
day before weigh-ins.
Was it day
We used to
before?
have
We've
Yeah.
never
That's-
had. I don't think in international, at least in recent times, there's ever been a 2-hour weigh-in.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
wouldn't that day of 1 day 2-hour weigh-in? Wouldn't that eliminate
One
the
day,
weight
2 hour
cutting
weigh in.
problem?
It could.
2-hour weigh-in.
What do you guys think about this idea that a lot of people have talked about? Shane Sparks specifically. You know where I'm going with this?
No.
No.
Matt side weigh-ins.
Oh,
Dude, no. I'm okay.
I wouldn't
okay.
mind. I don't know about it, or like I don't know if it would fail or succeed.
I
Therefore,
think at the Olympic level,
we
not
could
bad.
let it at any level. I wouldn't mind seeing it at least tried.
Yeah, I think it's an
Yeah.
experiment, is what it is. Yeah, and I don't know where you would want to do that, because like, what kind of event could you have that would be like a guinea pig for that? Like USA Nationals
Goals.
Well,
duels?
duels, yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, play around with it and see what you get out of it. But
Conference.
In conference. No. Scratch that. Out of conference duels.
out of conference duels
Play with it in out of conference duels, because what matters more
in conference.
technically, because in conference duels are the only thing that really in conference matches are the only thing that really matters for conference seeds. And winning your conference is a big help to your seed.
Okay. So you want to grab the thing that's the
national
least
seed.
affected?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Maybe I'm not gonna say no.
Here's my question to Matt Sideways.
Okay.
For like NCAA's, you do it for every match, or you just do it for the first match?
Every
You would
match.
have to do it for every match. It feels like every match, right?
Reese?
Every match.
You
Every
part of the
match.
check-in process is you step on a scale. You're good. Go check in.
You
All right.
flex,
Singlet,
and then you get on the
singlet, and
mat.
everything.
Yep. You give him a little Conor McGregor.
Singlet,
putting
shoes,
in
all
everything.
that. You just step on the scale fully,
That's-
and
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, do you have lenience for how much your clothing
no, you're
weighs?
right. No, I like it. No, I like it. Trust me. I'm
Yeah, I
asking
like. Yeah,
questions.
why would you want to do it with no shoes on? Do it with the shoes on.
I don't know. You slip them on, tie them up, check into the table, and get ready to
It's
wrestle.
hard.
I don't
The
know,
whole
'cause
the
then
whole count or the whole con to doing this would be the time constraint. So you
Yes,
would want
exactly.
to
So
limit.
you would want to
limit the
eliminate
shoes.
that. I like that. That's why you just go
with the shoes.
right in, like full. Yeah,
You
you
just
need
hop
to be
on that scale and
prepared
fucking hop.
to hop on the scale,
Hop on the mat.
or check in the table, hop on the scale, put your leg band on, wrestle
Yeah.
in a timely
Mhm.
fashion.
Yes.
All right. Hey, get a big event.
What
Run
does
it.
that do? What does that do? So, what event do you do that at, Reese or Sammy?
I don't know. You guys need to create it.
Oh,
To
we have to
make it-
create it now.
have to
Why
do
don't
it.
we use a
No,
tournament
enough people
like?
are on board.
Be the pioneers.
Why don't we use a
Nobody-
tournament like?
NHSCA duels or NHSCA nationals.
No. I want to say one of the journeyman tournaments would be good. Midlands
Yeah,
would be or what about the Soldier Salute?
The soldier salute.
Journeyman, I like the idea because the journeyman feels like a trailblazer type.
Yeah.
I don't know. It feels like they're
Yeah.
just on the cutting edge.
Yes. Okay. Good. I'm glad you said that, Reese, because that is kind of why I said journeyman. I was like, they're a little bit out there. They're a little bit different. This idea is a
Yeah.
little bit different.
Yes.
Okay. Good. I'm glad we're on the same page.
I was thinking soldier salute because Iowa, they definitely appreciate tough weigh-ins.
What does that
Do
mean?
you think
They like tough.
But they
wrestling,
also
like tough
appreciate-
weigh-ins.
they also appreciate tradition? So maybe
Shit.
not.
All right.
Hey,
All right.
Sammy.
I'll retract it. Journeyman wins.
Family
What's
friendly, Sammy. Okay. Keep it family friendly. All right. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
You're
Yes,
a
sir.
guest.
Sorry.
You're
Sorry. I
you're
know.
a
I'm
guest.
sorry.
You're a guest here on our podcast. I'm going to need you to
Sorry.
keep it family friendly. Okay, thank you.
I'll be better, sir. I'm
You
sorry.
get 2 more of those.
Appreciate that. Yep.
I'm sorry.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Tell him, Reese.
Thanks, Chuckle Sandwich. I had another thing, and it's gone now. Oh, there can't be this like re-wrestling of matches either.
Well, of
If
course
somebody
not.
misses weigh-ins.
Yeah, of course not.
Honestly, a one-day event is probably the best thing. It probably does the
Yes.
most solution.
Yes. It's
because-
truly, if you think about it, like if you want a solution that's going to make everyone happy, it's a one-day event.
Because like the process of like you weigh in for day 2, but you're in the finals. So that second weigh-in is like, as long as you can make the weight, it's kind of an ancillary thing. Unless you have to draw blood to make weight, it's kind of like a whatever type thing. So
I would get
Um,
over it eventually. I would adjust to a 1 day.
well, I think
It'd be
I
okay.
think it would probably just be 1 day for the Olympics only. You need 2
Oh.
days for Worlds. You need 2 days.
Why? Because of
It's
the
a big
multiple
tournament.
weights?
It's a big tournament.
Oh, and because there's multiple wrestlers. Okay, yes. Agreed.
Yeah. Yeah, there's more than one wrestler per weight class. Yes.
You're
No.
out of here, dude.
All right.
Yeah, kick him
Sorry,
out.
it was great. Hey, thanks for having me on here, guys. I really appreciate it.
You suck.
Okay, that's I
suck.
think
Just
I
like
think
our
that's-
childhood. This is why we didn't like to play with you, Sammy.
Oh,
damn.
Just kidding. We love to play
that
with Sammy.
cuts.
Yeah.
We
'Cause
really
the-
like to press Sammy's buttons just to see his reaction. It was the
Dude,
best.
my buttons were so pressable. They were these big
He
red
had big buttons.
You tell him, Reese.
Come on, Reese. Yeah, keep it up. Keep it up. Go ahead. Tell
what?
them how it was.
I'll
He
never
had big
forget.
buttons.
I'll never
No,
forget
no.
when you realized that you could pick up toys and like throw them at us to cause us physical harm. And Reese and I were like, "Oh no, this is."
I just want to know what in your brain turned off
Stop,
to where
no,
you were
stop.
like, it just stopped you. You're like, yes, dumbbell. I will launch this dumbbell, and that is okay.
Alright.
That's an okay thing to do.
I'm gonna tell this story. Reese, the parents weren't home. It was Reese, and I think one of his friends, and he did something to piss me off. I don't know. I was 10, he was 13, something like that.
I really didn't even do anything bad to piss you off to the point where you should be. Yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
are you talking about the
we're
dumbbell
running-
right now?
Yeah, we're running up the stairs, and I'm chasing him with a dumbbell. It's like a pink 5-pound dumbbell or something like that. And we have these stairs where you run up, you turn around, you run up another half. It's like a stairwell set of stairs, basically. And I'm halfway up, so I'm on the landing, and he's all the way up, and I'm looking at him, and I'm like, I can throw this dumbbell faster than he can react. And I launch this dumbbell at him. He's gone before it's even out of my hand, and it just firmly plants itself in the wall and just doesn't move. It just sticks right into the wall. And I'm
What
like,
do you
"Ah,
think was going to happen if that dumbbell like hit me? What,
cave your legs
in
in,
your
man.
brain?
I wanted you
dude?
immobile.
I feel like you
You
weren't
wanted
even
to
that.
hear a noise emit from your body that meant you
Was it-
were in so much pain you couldn't handle it, and Sammy was going to be like, "Yes, success."
I feel like I feel like Sammy was laughing too when he threw this dumbbell. I'm not even.
Oh.
kidding. I don't even think he was mad.
100%.
There
he
was
laughing.
anger. There was anger behind that throw,
But
it was not.
There was
fast.
anger, but
Yeah.
also there was like
You
it was
were
like, oh, we're having a good time. I'm gonna throw this dumbbell. Let's
Yes.
escalate it.
The good times ended immediately. As soon as the
Yeah.
drywall broke, good times were over. Yeah,
I
that's
just
one
remember
of.
coming home and Dad was like yelling at me because you two messed up. That's all I remember.
Yeah. that's how it
Anytime
goes.
you two
That
messed
makes
up,
sense.
who got yelled at? Me.
The one that's supposed to be responsible.
Yeah, the guy who doesn't set a good enough example for you two, apparently. That's what I chalked it up to.
Yeah.
No, we're great, man.
Yeah, well, you know what I said? I was like, I just always showed them what not to do. Yet sometimes you guys still did it anyway.
No,
You sure did.
No, we
I
always
just,
learned our
I was
lesson.
just thinking, he just did it a little wrong. Let me just tweak it a bit.
Let me- the formula is it's almost it just needs a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper.
Yeah, well.
Okay, those are my frustrations with 50 kilos and how it went. But to top it off, congratulations to Sarah Hildebrandt. That's 2
Oh yeah.
Olympic gold medals,
Champion.
2 women. The first time that the U.S. has ever done that. The second country to ever do it, behind Japan. Massive accomplishment. She said in her interview afterwards, she's like, I almost retired from wrestling. After Tokyo, like, they asked me if I wanted to go to 2021 Worlds. She said hell no, and I guess went on a vision quest and found out that she wants to still do this, especially with the shorter quad. So paid off, Olympic champion, and that's awesome.
Olympic champ.
Does she have another cycle in her, though, to wrestle at home?
There's no
Who
way.
doesn't want the opportunity to wrestle in the Olympics on
Right.
your home country's turf? You don't think Sarah can get it
before we
done?
move forward, I'm going to need you to pull the microphone out of your mouth because you just keep you're too loud.
What about now? Is this better?
Nope.
I actually like that.
No, that was terrible. You know what, Ryan? Maybe.
What about now? Is this better, Sammy?
No. That's the worst. That's the worst it's been.
What you doing?
Maybe you're right. Maybe stop it.
I do me.
No. Nope. We're talking about 2028 now. Maybe Sarah Hildebrandt sticks around for LA. Maybe. But all I know is what she talked about today is that she almost quit in Tokyo and that she won an Olympic gold medal today. And that's awesome.
What about Amita Allure? How long is she going to do this for?
Dude, I don't know, another 20 years. Imagine that.
Okay, I'm imagining.
That's
5 more cycles? Is that what you're saying, Sam?
Dude, 6 Olympic gold medals.
Somebody's
The
got
first
to.
ever?
Somebody's got to do it.
All right,
Somebody's
Reese.
gotta do it.
Let me ask you something. If she did it, is she the greatest wrestler of all time?
Oh yeah, I would just say that to spite you guys.
Well, I mean, like, I would probably agree with you because it's 6 gold
I
medals.
would also agree with you.
Yeah.
Now
Now what?
Yeah, no. Hey Reese,
No,
let me
then,
ask you something.
then you guys agreeing with me
Reese.
would make me want to change my
Reese,
mind.
can I ask you
Uh-huh,
something real
uh-huh.
quick? Reese, who's the
What?
greatest basketball player of all time?
Who?
Yeah,
Why?
just answer the question.
The
Answer
greatest?
question.
Yeah,
Steve
Is-
Nash.
Oh my goodness,
It's Michael Jordan.
You know what?
It's Michael
You know what,
Jordan.
Reese,
And
wait.
why is it Michael Jordan?
That's the
Michael
most
Jordan?
based thing you've ever said. Reese.
because he has the most ships.
Okay. Why is Mihan Lopez the greatest?
What
Sammy?
kind of chips are we talking about? How many Olympic chips does Michael Jordan have?
Championships. Jordan? I think Jordan has 2, maybe 3.
I
I
have to
think
go back and
LeBron's
look.
definitely got more than that.
Well, how many NBA chips does LeBron have?
So we're gonna go like what you're saying is collective chips.
Just Olympic chips.
Dude, I got a
The
bag of chips in
pinnacle.
my
The
pantry right
pinnacle
now.
of your sport, Reese.
So
What's
LeBron
the
is better
pinnacle
than
of-
Michael.
What?
So LeBron is better than Michael.
No, what's
'Cause
the
he's got
Pinnacle
more.
of the NBA. Is it the Olympics or is it the NBA championships?
I don't know. This is debatable.
No, Reese. This is easy. The pinnacle of basketball is not the Olympics.
What is Tammy doing right now? What is that
I don't know.
gesturing?
I can't tell.
Is
what
that
it
Create some
Pinocchio?
space between you and your mic. Quit making love to
Oh.
it, Ryan. Jesus.
Whopper.
No,
what you
no, no,
sound
no,
like.
no, no. You're not. No, we need to, guys. This is what we need. This is what we should say. This is what we should say. Freestyles tomorrow. Men's freestyle is tomorrow. Actually, no. I had one more frustration from Twitter. Skylar Grote. I'm calling her out because
Oh,
she
no.
said
I don't like
men
it.
have no
when someone drops
idea.
names.
Men
I
have
love
no
it.
idea what it's like cutting weight as a woman.
That's
Well, they
probably
don't.
true.
Dude. But they're saying it's more difficult.
It could be
It might be.
scientifically because they bloat whenever whenever it's their time of the month. They retain water, and they don't even want to. Their body just does it because of their special time of the month.
You know, they generally just have lower
I
metabolism.
am going to go ahead and say, sorry, Sam. I agree with her. It is probably harder for women to cut weight. In fact, they shouldn't do it at all. Period.
Ooh, I like that. Here's what
All right,
Ryan's
we can
saying.
move on.
No, Sammy, listen. Here's what Ryan's saying. Men cut weight better than women.
Yep.
Oh, wait, yeah, we're back. We're back. There we go. Yes.
Yep. 100%. 100%.
All right, now
we're
we're
better
the
at it.
sexiest.
Therefore,
Perfect.
we should be the only ones doing it. So
All right, there we
All
go.
right.
let us
Toxic
fall on that
masculinity is
sword
back
for
on
you,
top.
ladies.
Yes. Stop cutting weight. It's not good for you.
Welcome to the show, Sammy, where I say things and Reese has to dumb them down for you.
He's got to translate them for me. He's your yeah.
Yeah,
Men's
because-
freestyle is tomorrow.
Okay, how many times are you going to say that?
It's tomorrow. And for the people that are listening, it's happening. It's already happened. Spencer Lee might have won or lost.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
That doesn't make
What
this
do we-
very timely.
No, he's
then,
going to drop.
hey,
We'll drop this episode as soon as we're done recording.
You're putting a lot on me to do that one.
Sammy's not even going to. No, don't just the raw episode, Sam. No edits.
I got to put a little bit of flavor on it, a little bit of Flavor Flav. Plus,
No,
hey,
no
as your
music,
guest, I
nothing.
want to make a good first impression.
Here, let me get the song for you.
Whoa! Oh, damn it. I thought you were doing something. I thought we were going to.
Don't get us copywritten up, Reese. Come on.
My bad.
No, I'll make it quick. I'll take care of it tonight. I'll take care of it. We'll get it out. We'll get it out so that people can listen to it. Hey, you're waking up. It's 3:00 in the morning. The moon is up still from the night before, and you're trying to watch some wrestling. Listen to this. Get a little preview. Little dip your toe in the pond a little bit. You know.
Get your coffee, sip your coffee, and wake up.
Oh, my. I'm going to have to kick you
See-
both out.
This is why I do a little bit of post edit work to pull Ryan back in, to pull his to bring the reins in. Okay, men's freestyle is tomorrow.
I'm just having a good time. I'm just super excited for Spencer Lee and Aaron Brooks, but more Spencer Lee.
All right, there's count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Americans wrestling tomorrow. 6 that wrestled in collegiate events. Are we
I'm
excited about that or
excited
what?
for all of the men and women competing tomorrow that are wearing the red, white, and blue, representing the U.S. of A. If you're not, kick rocks.
Did Helen Maroulis compete collegiately?
Why are there. Never mind.
Did I
Helen
say
Maroulis?
collegiately? But I think she did.
No. I did.
She wrestled
I
for
did.
King, didn't she?
Okay, so that's 7 then. We've got Spencer Lee, Darian Cruz, Roman Barberyan, Gulam John Abdulayev, who wrestled in AIA, Helen Maroulis, Aaron Brooks, and the one guy, Miles Amin.
Yazdani. Oh.
No. Dude, that'd be crazy. Yazdani announces his commitment to Arizona State.
Doesn't Ray Higuchi, wasn't he on the Penn State roster at one point?
No.
Who was that? What
You're thinking about a
Japanese-
guy,
Some
Ota?
rando.
Was it Ota?
Maybe it was Odo. Oh, Oda.
No.
Oh, like the Greco guy?
Penn State Wrestling.
No, it was Ray Higuchi, I thought.
It was not Ray Higuchi. There's no way. Sanshiro Abe.
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 Yeah. He's yeah.
That's who it was. Abe. Abe's the one who came to Baker.
He garnered All-American honors by finishing 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st, respectively, at consecutive NCAA wrestling championships.
No, that's not who I'm talking about.
Yeah, who are you
That was in
talking about?
1996. That was in 1996.
Sammy, you remember when Penn State came to the camp at
I
Baker
know.
and they had
I know.
that?
So that guy won.
He
What was it?
was-
2008 or 2012?
I don't know. It was 12 probably.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna look this up. You guys just chit chat a little bit. He taught me the outside
right.
step high crotch,
Might have
and
been
that
8.
shit was crazy.
Taught us.
Uh,
Taught us,
all
and then
I-
I never
all I
saw.
remember-
And then I was like, I would see people use it, but never saw anyone really like use it and like perfectly. And then came Gable Steveson, and that dude just outside stepping people like it was his job.
Who's got
That
a
was his
Who's got the
job.
best outside step?
Gable
Sidikov.
Steveson.
Yeah.
Who'd you say?
I said Sidikov.
No,
Okay,
Gable
it was
Steveson.
either the guy that Henry Cejudo beat in the finals, Tomohiro Matsunaga,
No.
or the guy that Mavlet Batira beat in the finals, Kenichi Yumoto.
That's who it was.
Are we certain?
No.
He was bigger than 125.
All right, Kenichi
He was like my size for sure.
Yumoto, Penn State.
But he just trained there. Look up Nittany Lion. Don't look up Penn State.
Okay, all right. So what do we
I'm
think
not gonna get to
about?
play any Elden Ring tonight.
Good.
What do
Good.
we think about Spencer Lee's draw? He's got his fellow last chance qualifier competitor in a rematch against Wan Hao Shao in round 1. And if he wins that, he's got Cart Bay, I believe. And then if he wins that, I would say he's either got Arsen Haratunian
Or RBY.
or Roman Brava Young.
Basically, this is what I just want to tell you guys. This is exactly how I pictured the bracket panning out.
Same thing for us.
And now my picks are going to be exactly.
Is this how I had it? Did I have it like this?
Yeah, Reese. Yes, you did. You did.
What were your picks, Reese?
I don't remember.
Where'd you have Higuchi?
I had him in bronze.
You had
Abakarov
him in
silver.
bronze, you
Spencer
had Roman
gold.
Brava Young at bronze. You had Spencer Lee at first, and you had
RBY at bronze? All right, so we did all have it. Okay. I just wasn't paying attention to you guys because I think my picks
He
are
didn't
just going to be
care.
better than yours.
dude. With how the draft went at NCAAs this year, I don't know why you would think that. Here.
You look like
Oh,
LeVar Burton right now.
jeez. One time for you guys.
One
Congratulations.
time for the one time. Hey man, we're just better. It's okay.
All right,
Yeah.
Sammy, come join our fantasy football league so I can smash you in that.
Yeah, I don't. I know
That's what I
Travis
thought.
Kelce because I'm a
That's what I
Swiftie.
thought. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
You want no smoke, do you?
I wish I could send this. I need to send you guys a picture right now.
Of what?
Just leave that. Leave what you're doing on your face, Sammy. Leave that on your face.
What are you gonna take
No,
are you
I'm
gonna get
gonna-
the guy from the Incredibles? Are you
No.
gonna-
No.
Frozone?
No, not Frozen.
Where's my super suit?
All right. And then Aaron Brooks. What do we think about Aaron Brooks?
I mean, David Taylor was up 7-0 before pinning this dude in the semifinals of the World Championships last year, so I'm not worried about Aaron Brooks' draw.
But it was also wasn't it a 1-0 match going into the second period?
I don't know. Was it that close?
I feel like it was, and I was like, man, this Dallas Beckoff guy was giving him a hard time.
He's
And then I
good.
believe Aaron
He's
Brooks.
very good.
Aaron Brooks. David
I'm
Taylor
not
got
worried
fucking over.
at all.
All
I
right.
got from Star Trek, Sammy? Or Reese, I mean?
That's right.
What do
You
guys
said
think?
The Incredibles?
No, I said.
I
The
did not
Incredibles.
say The Incredibles.
Oh,
I
okay.
said The
My bad.
Incredibles.
Oops.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool like that. So,
Sure.
Wish I
then
would
you
love
have,
that.
hopefully a rematch against his Junior World Finals opponent Hayato Ishiguro.
Who else is on that side?
After that, it would be Shapiov or Ramazanov, probably, or Graham Krelidze.
Oh, dude, that guy's a beast.
Yep.
I hope he makes it semis. That'd be a cool match.
Yep. And then Miles Amin, he's got a tough match. He's got Mikhailov first round from Ukraine. And then probably Osman Nurmagomedov in the quarters. And then if he manages to beat both of them, he'll have the winner between Yazdani and Kurugliev. Yazdani kind of smashes Kurugliev every time, so I would say it's going to be Yazdani. And then Amin Yazdani, I'm not going to count.
Yaz.
Okay. All right. You said
Yeah, I think Yazdani will have a tougher time with Kurugliev than Amin. Well, he
Probably.
definitely will, I think.
I mean, the match between Yazdani and Amin last year was what, 8-2?
Yeah.
So like
So,
he's closing the gap, is what I'm saying.
oh.
I got faith. I got faith in the
8-2.
San Marino man.
But
All right.
Kurugliev also beat Amin this year.
Yeah, and Amin beat Kurugliev. So what's your point,
did?
buddy?
When did he beat Kurugliev?
I don't know. At some point, he's definitely beaten him.
Sammy's making that up.
No, he's definitely beaten him.
Sammy doesn't actually know though, so whether he's right or not, he's making it up.
That's just not true.
He just spitballing.
You're making me look stupid here, man. Come on.
Well, you
Don't do
know.
this to me.
You come to our show thinking you can look smart.
I don't
Actually-
really need to make you look. I mean, look at you right now. Look at your face. I'm just
What are you
circling it
talking
right
about?
now with my mouse.
What are you talking about? Okay. We're good. We're good with Brooks. Brooks is gonna make the finals. Who he's got? Probably Yazdani. How he does against them, we won't know.
That
Until we see
is the $1 million question. I personally don't have him winning.
Brooks?
Wow.
Not because I'm a
I
hater.
don't think
I believe that this go around, it's just not in the cards for Brooks. I believe it's in the cards for Yazdani.
The
But
fact
then the next
that
time it'll be
you
all Brooks. It'll be all Brooks from then on going forward.
see the fact that you had to preface that with "not that I'm a hater" makes me think that you are indeed a hater.
No, that's just how Brooks is. He loses when he's wrestling really good guys. Okay, he normally loses the first match against them, and then adjusts, and then beats them the rest of his career.
So you are saying that you aren't a hater?
I'm not. I believe eventually he will be better than Yazdani. I just don't think he will be this go round.
I wonder
I
how
hope
long.
he is. I hope he wins. I do. I want him to win. I will be cheering him on.
Do we think Yazdani wrestles another cycle?
That's what I was gonna ask.
He's like 29, I think, or 28.
He could.
He's got the age for it. He's got the numbers. I just don't know if his body's willing.
Well, my
He's
man,
right. Those Iranian bodies don't last quite as long.
my
Also-
man Mihan the Greatest. He went till 41. So
Just to let
Yep,
you know,
well,
Aaron Brooks
we all
beat
know.
Miles Amin, and then Miles Amin beat Aaron Brooks, and then Aaron Brooks beat Miles Amin. So
So what you're saying is Brooks never, or Amin never beat Kurugliev?
that's not what I'm saying at all. You
No.
got to stop that.
that was funny.
I'm still looking that up. You give me a break.
All right.
All right, 57?
Huh?
Or
Oh,
did we talk
women's.
about 57 already?
Our man Spencer Lee, dude.
Amin downs Kurugliev. Okay. This is a good.
Well,
this is a
that's
good,
promising.
Yep. Yada yada yada. Amin and Kurugliev faced off again in the Budapest Ranking Series final on Thursday, 2023 of July 13th. It seemed like a deja vu for Amin as he found himself trailing 1-1 with Kurugliev, threatening to score a takedown and take the lead, much like the European final. Amin recognized the importance to attack. Yada yada yada. Although Amin did give a step out in the remaining minute of the bout, it didn't matter much as he held on to win 3-2, seeking revenge for his loss in Zagreb. Just
Can I get another yada yada?
give me my medal while I'm here. All right.
Whoa. Who won the last match?
Probably Kurugliev.
Okay. So no medal for you. Please kindly walk out of our studio. Thank you.
You're gone.
You guys are cutting me out like that? I
Beam
built
him
this
out,
studio.
Scotty.
I built this studio. with my own two hands.
That is false.
You know what? Maybe he's right. 57 women's freestyle.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
So
You're gonna want to watch
Helen
that one.
Willis, she's got Anshu from India, round 1. Not an easy match. And then she'll have-
57 women's, you said?
Yeah.
Time out real quick. Never mind. Continue.
Man, I gotta say, I don't know anybody on this bottom half of 57 besides the Nigerian.
Play again. I am going to bring it up. Screw it. Why are we not talking about the Brian Medlin tweet?
Oh,
Didn't we talk about that yesterday?
are you talking about
Yeah, but there's
the
updates.
accusations that he's claiming about 57 kilos and I'm guessing Stevan Micic?
We are all speculating, but he took the tweet down apparently.
Well, there's this belief, there's this idea that while the World Championships was hosted in the country of Serbia, the home country that Stevan Micic represents, that making weight was, we'll put it this way, not a problem for Stevan
Optional.
Micic. Not a problem. Been a couple people that have said that. Is there hard
It's a
evidence?
non-issue.
Is there hard evidence? Not necessarily, right? But
Sure.
people can speculate. People can say, "Oh, that's very interesting that they would have the entire room vacated by all other wrestlers that are participating at 57 kilos." It's weird that only the home country participant was going to be in the room to weigh in. All alone. What? That's weird. Why is that happening? Who knows?
Did
Maybe
it
he-
actually happen?
Right. Here's what I know. We're going to see that the kid goes under surgery. And that's going to be obvious. And if there
He's
was
going to come back at 65 kilograms.
there was one point where he was trying to wrestle 65 kilograms or where he was
I remember.
contemplating it. But we're going to see him go under surgery. And we're going to know from that, yeah, if it was difficult to make 57 kilos, then an injury is going to make it near impossible. So that's what we know. That's what we can confirm and lean on. But yeah, I don't know if I'm deep enough in the conspiracy theory hole to say, Brian Medlin, you're right. Could be. You could be right.
You might be right. You might be
Or,
wrong.
dude, imagine if he just made 57 kilos for the last 2 years. And then it's like, what are we doing?
Imagine if he did, then, this is nonsensical. Our conversation right now.
Yeah, it could. Yeah. What's your point?
I mean,
You're wasting your time.
Then why are we even talking about it?
Because you brought it up. What do you mean?
I just wanted to talk about Brian Medlin and all of the flack he was getting for that post, and then he deleted it. I didn't really want to talk about the context behind the tweet.
Well, it's kind of hard to do.
I mean, yeah.
I get it. I just didn't want to go into more. I just didn't want to talk about the context. I wanted to talk about.
Look, man, because it felt like it came out of left field, so the flack is to a degree warranted.
Yeah.
That's what I think, at least.
What he said.
Yeah, you guys.
All right, Ryan. Thanks for being on the show. We'll see you next time.
Let me tell you something, Reese. I'm about to kick you off the show because you can't get your studio in order.
My studio.
All your darn boxes back there. Get your empty boxes out of the. Oh my goodness! Only making it worse.
Check it out, dude. Check out my Hot Wheels suitcase.
I missed that thing. Oh jeez, you're just making it worse.
That's a nice one.
That's a
That's
Cobra.
good one. That's a winner.
Cobra Camaro.
Yeah, he's a winner.
I made up the Camaro part. It's not a Camaro.
Yeah, well.
This is a Camaro.
Reese, I have a question from our childhood.
How did you?
What happened to the American car?
Dude, I don't know. What kind of question is that?
It's in there.
I
Do you
was-
want to piss me off?
I, I was hoping that you were gonna confess in this moment that like you
Dude,
built
what?
something
Why would I hide
to
that?
add to the plot, to add to the lore, man. I don't know.
Yeah. That would be crazy and like that would be straight up.
That you hit it
Diabolical
somewhere? What
of me.
happened? The thing just disappeared somewhere?
Dude, we swear that it went into a separate dimension or something.
House has powers. It's always
Yeah.
had powers.
It's always had powers. We've known
Yeah.
this.
But it's funny because I never lose stuff anymore. It's weird how that works.
It's almost like we're organized as adults.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, but it's not like we lost that car because we were disorganized. We were actually being organized. We organized the tournament for them, and then we lost the car.
Well, I applaud your attempt there at, whatever you were doing there. But
That's
I
technically true. What? What
I
do you
applaud
mean?
your attempt at trying to involve yourself. What's this we business? It was Reese and I, and that's it.
That's not true. I used to make those tournaments as well. In fact, Reese only did it because he used to watch me do it.
Reese, can you confirm?
so
this?
much mental gymnastics.
Yeah,
going
There's
right.
no
on.
mental
All right.
gymnastics about
All
it
right.
whatsoever. 100%. I mean, pretty much anything, almost anything that you guys do or did, I did first. That's
Oh, come
100%
on.
true. Especially racing the Hot Wheel cars. That is just, there's no ifs, ands, buts about it.
We played the GameCube before you played the GameCube.
Yeah, all right, you want to get into the GameCube conversation?
All right.
All
Right.
We were
Is
supposed
this
we were
episode
supposed to
over
go-
yet?
We were supposed to go buy an Xbox together, and you guys screwed me out of the deal
Dude,
because I went to
Where
wrestling.
do you come up with these stories, man?
Dude, this happened. What do you mean? I said
We just bought a
"Please do not-"
GameCube.
I said, dude, there was 3 of us that had pooled money together to buy a console. I said, please do not
So
buy
you-
a console while I am away at this camp. I would like us all to
And-
agree on one console. I get
So-
back,
so-
and you and Sammy had convinced Mom to let you buy a GameCube.
With your money too? Your money was included in that? Is that what you're implying?
100% yes.
Oh, dude.
Dude, that's true, Reese.
Hang on.
That's true. That's 100% true.
We're gonna wrap it up. People don't need to know about quarrels.
I know, I'm just saying,